Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Slay the Spire. We are currently playing as the Defect, trying to get the final 2 unlocks for the Defect so we can start making our way to Ascension mode. Ironclad is complete, the Silent is complete, and now the Defect is complete. Finally catching up after switching to the beta version and losing all our progress, which is a little bit sucky, but that's life. So let's get on with it and let's go and try our best to get a win. Get a win, man. I never get a win. Ooh. Any elites within 3 combats? There's one. Pretty much a gamble. Less of a gamble. You know what? It makes them very easy and it might help us in our early game where we still kind of weak. As I've said many times, I feel like the Defect's problem is that his early game is really bad, but his late game is pretty good. But you have to kind of get to his late game, which is kind of hard to do. I keep taking Streamline. I don't know if it's the right choice. It's just a card I seem to find to be so good, especially if it's in your opening hand. Don't know what that noise was. That's a big ass motorbike. Holy crap. Hello World I kind of like, except the cards aren't free. So I'm going to take Leap here. Hello World would be better if it was like white noise, you know. Find some potions. I'll take all the free potions. Power potion? I think that's the potions I have currently are better. What you got for me, Mr. Shop Boy? 135 money. It's not a lot. Nothing we can read about. Thunderstrike is good. Finesse is okay. Cool-headed is okay as well. Nothing here really screams out to me. And I don't want to remove a card from the deck. I'm going to take Finesse because it's just a free block. Even though it's only 2 block, it's a free 2 block. And a free 2 block, as they say, is better than nothing. We are going to get to one-shot all the elites. So that makes me happy, man. Well, not one-shot all the elites, of course. We're just going to be able to finish the elite fight straight off the bat. So we get Bottle Flame, which is great. Kind of exactly what I wanted there, really. Channel 1 Darkness. I would take the Cold Snap here. A Swift Potion is kind of tempting, but I'm going to pass it up for now. Now we need to decide from here onwards what we want to do, because from this point it's of course going to be slightly harder. Not completely harder, just slightly, as we will not be able to kill everything one shot. We do have a nice starting with Streamline. It means we can always play Streamline first, but it is 2 mana. Something to keep in mind for the future. 2 mana is a pretty costly amount. Definitely something we do not want to use really early in the game when you have very, very little mana to play around with. Of course, and by that I mean only having 3 mana to play around with. So, kind of like tempting. We don't really have any card draw right now in our deck, so I'm a bit worried about adding 0 costing cards that don't really do much. Okay, so now we need to decide where we want to go. Here's a shop we don't really want to go to. Here's a bonfire. Chest, question mark, elite. Lots of enemies. Another bonfire. Another bonfire. If we upgrade cards, what would we even want to upgrade? That's the question. Cold Snap. Upgrade 9 damage and 1 frost, not really that great. 11 damage, 1 frost is not that great. 20 damage could be very big. Finesse's upgrade, what is, I've never actually looked. 4 block, I mean it's literally just a free 4 block card. That's actually not a bad thing. I'm gonna do it. I know that's probably the wrong choice if we look at what we have and what we could be doing, but I'm gonna do it nonetheless because I want to try it and see what happens, simply because I find that Finesse, as I always say, and I've said it many times, and I'll say it again too, I will get injured, it's fine. And I say it every time, is Finesse is absolutely 100% a free block. No matter what. No matter how you play it, Finesse is a free block. I'm going to choose to wake up the Lagavulin here, simply because I want to start rotating Streamline and making it cost less. It does 15 damage. Probably better to upgrade that 15 damage card, but you know, choices were made and we can't go back in time, unfortunately, as much as we might want to. So we just have to commit to what we've got and go on. Dual cost would be great here. Cold Snap's fine, I guess. And I'm going to choose to attack and block. A little bit of a slow approach on this type of enemy because the Defect, unlike the Ironclad, doesn't heal automatically, obviously, because, you know, that's so unfortunate. It's actually like the most unfortunate hand I've ever seen in my life. 3 blocks and a curse and a finesse. So 4 blocks and a curse. Really nothing I can do about that, but that's okay. Streamline will come around. Bam. We'll dual cost, and that's the end of that. We could have killed him with normal strike there actually, but beating the bonus fine. It's not really good. Hyper Beam is one of those, like, I almost want to say, kind of like a trap card. It seems good, but then it's not good. But it is so good, but it's not good. I'm going to put it in the deck for now, but I'm not going to probably play it often unless there's like this type of situation. Then I might play it. Especially with Mercury, it does allow it to be slightly better. But if we get Hyper Beam next turn, for instance, I will of course play it because it's a free kill. A free kill is a free kill. I'm not going to say no to that. It is Hyper Beam nonetheless, so I will definitely be using it like that. Hyper Beam I think should be used for kills. Boot Sequence is a great card, and I like Boot Sequence, so I'll take it. It gives us, it's got a good amount of block. You know, it could potentially, I wouldn't say save runs, obviously, because that is definitely not the correct way to say it. But it could be a situation where it will save perfects. So probably Boot Sequence is really good for dailies, if I had to be 100% honest. I'm not going to be able to Hyper Beam here anyway, but I don't think I would have regardless. Like, I would have loved Hyper Beam to come up now because Hyper Beam could one-shot these 2 slimes for me, which would be fun. Dual cast here. A little bit unlucky on that dual cast. Let's do 6 damage here. And we can either go for Zap or Defend. I'm going to go for Defend here. I don't think we were killing anything with Zap anyway, so it's fine. We'll take 7 damage though, unfortunately. I think we only took 7 though, this whole fight, so it's not too bad. And this should pretty much end the fight. I'm kind of guaranteed to end the fight here, so even, you know what, we should just do this and then, actually, I was going to say we can like end Fancy, but I realized one of them had 4 HP, so actually technically we wouldn't have ended Fancy. Reprogram is kind of that like really weird card. Like, I want to add it to the deck, but at the same time I'm like, I probably want to start getting Capacitators into the deck as soon as possible. We're probably going to have to upgrade Rest as well. Depending on what we get. Upgrade a card in my deck. Upgrade a card in my deck. Does 32 damage. Now 32 damage is the type of damage that I could see being extremely good. Smith or Rest. What boss are we fighting? We are fighting the Guardian. He's not that strong. He really isn't that strong. And we could upgrade other things that could do so much more for us. Especially like Streamline. Yeah, I think upgrade Streamline. Remember, we start with Streamline, which means we're going to be able to first turn hit the Guardian with Streamline. So choose the Finesse, choose the Cold Snap, choose the Streamline. He's on 1. Are you serious? That's fine, I guess. Nope, he's not. He's on defensive. In your face, Mr. Guardian Man. Wait, the Guardian? I wasn't entirely sure what your name was there, I'm not going to lie. I had to think about it for like a whole second. One of those, one of these, and one of these. Awesome. Bum, 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 bum. We're going to take 16 next turn, so we'd like 16 block if possible. Unfortunately, it did not happen. I'm going to use my Drinking Potion right now. I was looking for blocks, we didn't get it. So I think I'm going to dual cast. Play 1 Defend, and then hit with 1 Lightning. So no perfect for me, unfortunately. Look, even though we don't need the perfects, it doesn't mean I'm not going to go for the perfects. I'm still going to go for the perfects, okay? Time to vulnerable him. It is time. Bum, 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 bum. Remember, this isn't a guaranteed win. We have not won this yet. This boss could still kill us if we get a very unlucky draw. It's plausible, is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to go for the leap here. Into the... Cold Snap. Into Zap. I knew that would give us enough block and it would give us extra damage, so I went for the damage over the block, which is something I choose to do quite often. I happen to be a damage boy. I like damage. I think damage, you know, it's like you can play defensively, but the longer a fight drags on, especially against bosses that don't have any form of RNG to worry about, the more risky the run gets, simply because the situation can arise where you don't get your attacks and then you're like, oh no, I didn't get my attacks, what now? Okay, I just want to check my damage. We got 6. There's no way we knock him down without Hyper Beam. There was no way to knock him down without Hyper Beam. We needed to knock him down there because I'm worried with 30 HP. So now we need to kill him with actual damage, which is scary. But 1 Streamline and we pretty much are fine. And there it is. Boom. Awesome. Not too difficult. Not too difficult at all. Bum, bum, in. There's another Hyper Beam, and there's also Echo Form, which means if we get Echo Form and we play Hyper Beam will be played twice. We will lose 6 focus, so we don't kill something with it. It's fair, but I'm gonna go for Echo Form because I kind of want to make it work. I want energy. I don't really care about potions. I also don't really care about what their moves are. Sozu. You take Sozu. Sozu is just the right choice every time. It's for energy. Potions are like an added benefit that aren't actually important. So it's Sozu's the right choice. When it comes down to it, Sozu's the right choice. Well, this is a very easy turn. Just a lot of attacking. And you're getting a turn. We're gonna get dazed now, I'm pretty sure, or weakened. Either days, weakened. Probably dazed. If I had to guess, but I could be wrong. Nope, it's a daze. Boom, boom, boom. Zap him. Strike him. Defend him. And leap him. So every first turn, regardless of what happens, every single first turn we can do 23 damage, 26 damage. Every single first turn, we can do 26 damage. No matter what. Can we kill you? Okay, no, we cannot kill you. Do we block here? I think we do have to block here. As much as it sucks for me to have to block there, I think it was the right choice. Because had we not blocked, we would have taken 15 damage. Now we're only taking 10. So we would have been on 60. Now we're on at least 65. Hey, you're laughing, but that 5 damage could be the difference between winning or losing this run. I'm just saying. He's dead, it doesn't matter. End turn. End the turn. Okay, when I fight against him and he dazes me, I should consider not using certain things. Leap. I usually take double energy, but it's kind of fallen out, or not fallen out, that it's like, obviously it can't fall out, that's impossible. But what I'm trying to say is it's kind of like fallen out of favor for me personally, as I keep finding myself in a situation where I get the double energy, but I don't have anything to do with it, you know. It usually gives me 1 energy, or it just does nothing, you know. It's just really like awkward situation where it does not really do anything for us. Lots of damage taken here. We didn't get Hyper Beam to show up as early as we would have liked, so it caused the fight to go on a little bit longer than I would have liked, as you can see very clearly. You are dead. Okay, that was the right play. I really like Beam Coil though. Too vulnerable. It's super good. It does something. Panache, Mind Blast. Mind Blast. We could go a Mind Blast strat. What is this? Put a power in my opening hand. We could Mind Blast this run. We could Mind Blast this run, and then we could win with it. Which means you just have to pick up every single card from this point on in the game. Not the 2 shops in a row. That's a little bit unfortunate. Actually, not, because we might be able to buy Omamori, Loop Skim. What we should is just buy everything that's really cheap. So Doom and Gloom is really cheap. Skim is very cheap, and Ball Lightning is very cheap. Dun, 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 dun. Look, I know what you guys are thinking. Please don't Mind Blast. Well, I did it. Okay, and there's nothing I can do about it. We've Mind Blasted. We need to accept the fact that we Mind Blasted, and that's it. Ooh, a free relic. I always like me a free relic, baby. Yeah. A Vajra. More damage. Just for free. You are too kind. We're gonna upgrade the Mind Blast, of course, because we just have no choice. It's very weak right now. It only does 27 damage, but Mind Blast and Skin together do a shit ton of damage. That's where the difference comes in. You see? Look at this first turn. Mind Blast. Boom. Streamline. Boom. Boot Sequence. Boom. And Defend. Boom. And Strike. Boom. We just did 50 something damage. 57 damage to the enemy on the first turn. We took no damage on the first turn, which is amazing. Considering who we're fighting, that's amazing. Put a card from my Discord. I'll put the... Wait. Oh, we did Beam Cell. I was gonna say, did we Beam Cell? Oh my, it comes from my hand? Excuse me, good sir. I know that might have not been the right choice to Hyper Beam there, but since he's vulnerable for 2 more turns, and I got Mind Blast back anyway, that amount of damage, I just couldn't let it pass up. I just couldn't. It was that amount of damage that you just can't say no to. I think that was a great elite fight. A shovel. Rebound. Yes, please. Rebounding Mind Blast. Thank you very much. I'm all for that. So you go that, and then you just did like 60 damage, 50 damage, 70 damage. You just did 70 damage on the first time. Are you just dead, good sir? Yes, you are. Okay. Well, that was the best snake versus snake fight I've ever had in my whole life. Fruit juice. Oh, we couldn't get fruit juice. Game. Give me another beam cell. That's really good. What do you get for me, baby? Oddly smooth stone. Kind of okay, but not really what I want. Oh, yeah. Free potion bot. I'll take it. That upgrade to potion bot is stupid. We can probably kill you. Yes, we can. So I'm actually going to choose to... Oh, you know what? I just realized... I just remember killing this guy's actually really bad in the early game. Because he starts hitting very hard. Maybe a mistake. Probably a mistake. Yeah, a big mistake was made. Mistakes were made. I will be man enough to admit that I made mistakes. Yeah, mistakes were definitely made. And I forgot that if you kill the mystic, the centurion becomes berserk mode and fucks your shit up. My bad. My bad. A little bit of a miscalculation there. Could have happened to you. It could have happened to me. It could have happened to anybody. I could have doom and gloom there, but I'm not gonna... I don't know why I drew cards there. There was no point. He's dead regardless next turn. We're taking no more damage, so... He will guarantee die next turn. It's almost impossible he doesn't die. It's literally now impossible that he doesn't die. Even if we only draw defensive cards, he's still gonna die. See? Told you. Told you. It was... The only way he lived is if I healed him. I will take an overclock. Boom. Overclock me, baby. Okay, so now we want to dig or waste. I'm gonna dig, baby. Give me that career relic. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. So now I can buy cards forever. So that's very cheap. Buy it. This is cheaper. Buy it. This is slightly cheaper. Buy it. This is the cheapest. Buy it. And this one's the cheaper. Buy it. Okay. We added a lot of cards to our deck. Of course, it's not completely advisable. Upgrade, remove a card, upgrade all strength and defense. I mean, why would I want anyone to move? I'm gonna rest here though. Even though I should probably relic, get a free relic. I'm gonna rest because you never know what could happen. We could still lose this run. If we get very unlucky, it could happen. That helps a lot though. So I'm gonna drink this potion in this fight. So he's gonna summon these little minions. Oh no, it sucks for me. I hate them. Rebound, leap. This is where I get stuck. Like, do I kill the minions or do I just try and kill the main guy? I never know. I think I should have blocked it. I just never know. I feel like you kill the minions is the right choice. But I've killed the minions many times and it's just always been a negative for me. You know what I mean? Oof, we're very low on HP. Finesse is great. Skim is great. As much as I really want to do that, I'm not going to. 1 energy. What could I even possibly draw for 1 energy? Who knows? Tempest. Tempesting for 1 is not a bad idea. Yeah, I think you Tempest 1. That's fine. Okay, so he's on 21, the little minion. He's going to get buffed now. He's also going to buff, which is problematic. We've been one-shotted by the collector. I know this. Don't think I don't know this. I know this. Okay? I know this, and I'm also thinking about it. It's in my mind. Time to doom and gloom, baby. Time to ball lightning, baby. Let's go. There we go. And our doom and gloom can start growing to an insanely high amount for us. You are mine. Okay. I'm going to get weakened, vulnerable, and frailed right now, which sucks. No damage coming. Echo form. Have to echo form. Have no choice but to echo form here. It's the right play. Nice. If we can get a very lucky Mind Blast in our opening as our next card, we can win this. We did not get it. I'm going to play Steam Barrier because I have to. I'm going to play Leap. I should have probably leaped there. That was my bad. Put the Leap back. Use the Leap. And play Capacitor as we can. 27 block is actually good. It's actually really good for us. That was kind of the perfect scenario. Not really the perfect scenario, obviously. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are many other scenarios that could have been more perfect. Do I double rebound? No, I don't know what happened there. Mind Blast. Zap. Take 2 damage from burn, it's fine. So we're going to do 12, he's on 26. So we need to do 14 damage and he's dead. He's got blocked now. Now we need to do more. 27 damage. So we're not dead yet, which is very good. Finesse is amazing for us. Dual Cast is amazing for us. Ball Lightning is amazing for us. Strike is amazing for us. And then Leap It. And he should die to the lightning. Okay, we have something going here, baby. We have something going here. Lightning hits all enemies. Yes, choose an F5 cards from the deck. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, please. Where do I sign up? Whenever you play a power card, draw a card. Deal 9 damage or 4 cards discard. All cards are on this way that do not cost 0. That's horrible. Give me Doom and Gloom. Doom and Gloom. Doom and Gloom is a good card. Attacks every enemy and Channels of Darkness. That's amazing. We want to get to shops, obviously, but late shops. So the latest shop in the game is here. So we want to take this route. Boom. Okay. I figured out the route. We're good to go. We do have Mind Blast, which is something to keep in mind. Beam Cell. Mind Blast for 55. A little bit less than I was anticipating. I'm going to have to attack you now to make sure you do not show up again. Awesome. So he's not dead yet, but he's very low. Very, very low. Possibly killable. Not sure yet. It's 50-50 at best. Let's Beam Cell him. Overclock. Rebound. And Hive Beam. Awesome. First enemy fought, no problem. Attack card is great, except we can't pick it up. Smelter Plus is even better. And we can pick it up. I don't understand this. You stumble across something that feels very out of place. Before you, as a normal stony head emerges from a large wall segmented that does not shift and change like the rest of this area. The head's mouth is wide open, and it reveals large imitating teeth, shining red with blood. The surface of the statue is riddled with pictographs that seem to indicate people throwing themselves into the mouth of this head and being devoured. Why would anyone do that? Offer golden idol. Receive 333 gold. Lose gold idol. Oh. You jump back a little as the giant molars crush down on the idol, smashing into dust, and as the teeth start to rise up again, gold pours forth in a torrent from the opening, flooding you with riches. That's great. That's amazing. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm very happy. Do not get me wrong. Okay, this is where I'm a bit scared. Now, at first I wasn't scared, but now I'm scared. There. And there. There. Okay. Because now we can't really kill 3 guys in one turn, because we've got like the single target kind of damage. Boom, boom, especially if they both block. 19 incoming damage. I would prefer not to take 19 incoming damage. Is there any way around this? You leave. The Doom and Gloom. We can't Echo Form, so we're going to lose Echo Form. Do we need to block here? Or do we need to Ball Lightning here? If we Ball Lightning you, and one of our Lightning Orbs hit, we'll be fine. One of our Lightning Orbs hit, we'll be fine. we're still taking damage. Don't get me wrong. We're taking 9 damage. But I'd rather take 9 damage than the damage I was about to take. You know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. I don't need to sit here pretending you don't know what I mean. You know what I mean. Ball Lightning this, good sir. Cold Snap this, good sir. Oh man, it had to hit you, didn't it? So he's gonna come back to life now. But only with half his HP. It means we get a Hyper Blast, this fight's over. If we Hyper Blast, this fight's straight up over. We took damage. That wasn't part of the plan. I had a plan, and the plan did not involve us taking damage. Okay? Give me more Cold Snap, I guess. Boom. The more. This guy's scary. I mean, I was about to do something really dumb. Mind Blast isn't as good because we don't have Vulnerable. That's kind of the thing that I've realized. I mean, it's nice having Mind Blast. I love Mind Blast. Mind Blast has led to more victories than anything else in the game, I think. So don't get me wrong, I love me a Mind Blast. I can Mind Blast all day. Okay, I wake up in the morning just to Mind Blast a little bit. I don't know. Channel 1 Dark for 2. I'm just gonna skim here. You beat me so. Bring back Mind Blast. You Mind Blast. You've got to go for the ball lightning into zap play, right? Ball lightning to ball lightning play, right? It's just the right play, right? Right, game? I don't know. I think a lot of damage. Like a lot. Sometimes the Maw hits so hard, and other times he does 0 damage. It's very confusing for my brain to figure out if I need to worry about the Maw or not. I would have loved to have played self-repair to start getting some HP back, but I'm going to get less HP back from self-repair than I'm going to get from using the block. That's my logic, at least. Well, Capacitator, Beam Cell, Hologram. Mind Blast does very little damage now. What's better than Mind Blast for us? Self-repair is kind of good. Self-repairing here is insane good. I think self-repairing was guaranteed the right play there. We can still die against this guy. Yep, that's pretty much what I was worried about. Oh, we're gonna do this with a lot of block. That's great. We're gonna dual cast for a lot of damage. That's also great. We're gonna leap because we have to. We're gonna strike because we have to. We're gonna strike because we have to. Okay, we did all we could do. We did all we could do in that turn. There was nothing else we could do. We could die here. It's definitely a possibility. Yeah, Tempest or Fall is what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna choose to do. Whether it was the right play or not, I don't know. But I'm gonna choose to do it. Oh, we Tempest for 8 because of Echo Form. Oh, that is insane. I didn't even realize. By the time I realized, it was too late. But in a good way, not a bad way. How do we kill you? We kill you with Cold Snap. And we got a heal out of it, which is great. Equilibrium gain 16 block of chain your hand this turn. That sounds great. I'm a bit scared about fighting that elite. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Give me some madness, baby. I'm not fighting elite. I'm healing up by the. I'm healing up. I'm sorry. I know I should dig for relics, but I'm healing up. I'm not taking this chance, baby. This could be a victory. This could be a guaranteed victory, and I want it. I want this guaranteed victory. Okay, so we got a lot of money. Oh, a second mind blow. I don't know if what I did was right. I don't know. I don't know if what I did was right, but I did it. And we all need to live with the consequences of my actions. The fact of the matter is I did it. I did it, guys. And whether I come to regret it or not, I shall never know. You know what would have been great there, actually? The coin. The gold coin would have been amazing. I'd buy a free stack. That's all. The gold coin would have been perfect. It was exactly what we needed right there. Getting a shitload of money. The chance of us getting another shop is very little. We get another. We regret is another card in the deck, which means our what's that thing called? Interact. Lose 10 HP with 3 colors cards. Let's go. Mind Blast again. Blind. Magnetize. Leap. I think that we made the right choice in a weird way, if you know what I mean. Now we've got shit like this, right? So now you go Mind Blast on Spiky Boy. Go Mind Blast on Horrible Boy. And then you go big ass damage on this boy and you end your turn. I think we made the right choice here. I'm not sure though. We will find out the hard way. By that I mean we're probably gonna get our butts handed to us. It's horrible. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. So we probably should rest up before the boss. So I am gonna rest up before the boss. I know like upgrading the Mind Blast would have been great, but I'm not gonna take that gamble. I want to be on as high amount of HP as I can possibly be. So the Mind Blast take care of this guy straight off the bat. Just no, I wasn't gonna block, and then I saw how much damage you were doing, and I was like, I'm blocking. He heals for 10 every turn. That's something we need to keep in mind. Wow, we just got a handful of powers. That's unfortunate. Literally just a handful of powers. That's really bad for us. Holy crap! If I lose this run because you gave me a handful of powers, game, I'm gonna be very upset. Very, very upset. Is there any blocks here? Gives me... Doesn't really give me a block. Streamline is good. Mind Blast is better. That's a lot of incoming damage. Holy shit. We didn't even put out powers. I don't understand why I got more damage. We might die to the Awakened one. For fuck's sake! I can't win with you, Defect! I don't know how! I just don't know how to win with you, Mr. Defect! It's too hard. It's just too hard to win with you, Mr. Defect man. I don't know how to do it. I just don't know how to do it. At this point I need as much block as possible. I couldn't play a white noise even if I wanted to, unfortunately. We were gonna die to the Awakened one again. I don't know how to win with Defect. Like, I have the most powerful ones with the Defect and then I still lose. It's really frustrating. Okay, retaining this hand is huge though. That was a big retain. That was a huge retain. That is insanely too much damage, game. What is that? 9, 18, 27, 36. 36 damage. I might just dead if I use Echo Form. I think I am. Need to use dual cast. That sucks that we're not going to have Echo Form, but we can't afford to take damage. We'll just die. We're going to lose to the Awakened one again. I think this is the 4th loss to the Awakened one as the Defect. Also, by the way, FYI, I just want to point out that you always give me the Awakened one when I fight the Defect, which I don't want to like call any names out or anything, but I feel like this is some rigged fucking bullshit, okay? We did. We just did. We are not dead. We did. We actually have 1 HP. Yeah. We have 1 HP. What is this shit? We just get to finally weaken them, which is great. We are dead now though. I don't know how to beat the Awakened one. I can't beat the Awakened one because the Defect's entire deck runs on powers. The Awakened one gets buffed to infinity by powers and he's got 300 HP which you can't burst down even if you play as with Mind Blast strat. Maybe 3 Mind Blasts was the way to go. I don't know. Maybe rushing him would have been a bad idea. I don't know how to win. I don't know how to win with the Defect. I just don't. I had the most powerful one I could have with the best cards and the best synergies and the best relics that I can have as the Defect because the hero kind of sucks. I just don't know how to win with the Defect. Tell me how to win with the Defect because I've tried everything. Every strat, every game, everything. And what happens is I keep making to the final boss. The final boss is always the Awakened one. And I always die to the Awakened one. I just don't know how to do it. I just don't know how to beat the Awakened one with the Defect. Your deck runs off powers as the Defect. The Awakened one gets stronger every time you play a power. Thus, it's very hard to beat the Awakened one if every card you play makes him stronger. And he heals 10 every turn. That means 8 turns he healed 80 damage. He was at 90 something damage. That means he probably, not guaranteed of course, there's no way to say. I mean, maybe if I would have played a little bit more guess depending on his HP. But probably the Awakened one would have been knocked into his second form. Which means I could play my powers, like Echo Form for instance, which would be amazing for me for block reasons, for free. Because I'll play one of my block cards and it would double up. And I wouldn't have to worry about the Awakened one doing more damage to me. I don't know. Hard boss. I would love to fight with like Dono and Deku or the Time Lord, something along those lines, because the Awakened one, although he is the weakest of the third floor bosses, no doubt. I'm not going to deny it and sit here and pretend like he's not. He is the weakest of the boss on the third floor. it's just like against very specific builds, like aka power decks, which aka the Defect's whole thing is powers plural. It's very hard. Very hard. If we had like Lizard Tail, we won that one. Guarantee it. I guarantee had we had Lizard Tail, we won that one. But that is going to end this episode of Slay the Spire as the Defect. We need one more unlock on the Defect, which is what we're going to hopefully do in the next one. Nope, we would need to win like 3 runs to get the last unlock. But we're going to get the last unlock on the Defect, and then it will be time for that Ascension mode. Which is of course scary for me, because Ascension mode is A, difficult, B, difficult, and C, difficult. So I'm not sure when we're going to go to Ascension mode, but we will be going to Ascension mode soon. But of course the Defect Ascension mode will come last, because I'll be focusing on the Ironclad's Ascension mode because it's easiest, and then the Silent, and then the Defect last, because the hero is the hardest hero to play. I just haven't played it enough, I assume, is the problem, but I'm just finding the Defect to be extremely hard to play in comparison. Although in the other characters' defenses, I do have like 130 episodes of gameplay with them, and that's what's on camera. So, you know, much more experience with other heroes, much easier to play them. For now though, that is the end of this Defect run. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. It really helps a lot. And subscribe. Subscribing really helps the channel, and it helps the channel grow and lets more people see the videos, which I really want to help the channel grow so we can turn this into a bigger, happier channel with much more content and much better content. And the only way that's going to happen is if we get more people watching, more likes, more comments on what to do better, and thus I have more time to make better videos and to do more. So hit that like button, subscribe, it helps out a bunch and I appreciate it. I'll see you on the next episode of Slay the Spire. We will be playing the Defect again, but hopefully this time we'll be kicking ass and taking names. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.